All right, Daniel asked, referencing an old video where you recommend to create approximately 5-minute videos and then create a second. Oh, you're talking about authority branding. Okay, should there be a call to action driving you to a landing page, or is it okay for the purposes of qualifying, just push the quality info with the video, no landing page? Okay, so you can kind of do either, to be totally honest with you. So basically what Daniel is asking is, I have a strategy where I call it authority branding. Other people call it other things, but that's just what I call it. And basically what the idea is that you're taking a large pool of people. So like, let's say you're trying to get like car accident victims. The challenge with car accidents is that everybody drives a car. Same thing with maybe DUI, for example, is that, really DUI is one of those crimes where anyone can go out to dinner, have a drink with dinner, and then be pulled over and get arrested for DUI. So how do you target people like that? Well, the way that I do that is I do something called authority branding. And basically what you do is you create a video that's at least 5 minutes long, and you do it, and you want the video to be value packed. Right. So basically think about what are the problems that people have and how can you help them solve those problems. So for example, if you're trying to get car accidents, what are the common problems that people come to you with a car accident? What are their questions? What are their fears? All those types of things. So you want to create a video that talks about that exact thing and does it for about 5 minutes, about 5 minutes. And what you're going to do is you're going to go into Facebook's, you're going to run that video as an ad. And you're going to create a custom audience of people that watch at least 25% of that video. Now, the reason you're going to do this is because you're going to run it as an ad, and you want the video to talk about something that only car accident victims would be interested in. So the theory is that the video is 5 minutes long, and if you're going to put a video out there, you're going to monitor people that watch 25% of that video. That's like 1 minute and 15 seconds. Nobody on Facebook is going to watch 1 minute and 15 seconds of a video that they don't care about. So basically what you're doing is you're getting people that might be interested in that topic to kind of raise their hand. And the reason that you want to do that is because though you're basically, if they're interested in that topic, it's probably because they got into a car accident or they know somebody that got into a car accident. So what I always do is I always tell people, don't really pitch in these videos. Lately, I've kind of been moving away from that, but not necessarily in the way that you might think. So what I typically do is I used to say, provide value, provide value, provide value, and then just end the video, say, hope you enjoyed this video as much as I like making it. Have a good day. But what I started doing recently is I started transitioning to a strategy called hook story offer, where basically at the end of the video you make an offer, and the offer is something that it's similar to an offer, and you make the offer the same way that you would make an offer to a friend. So for example, let's say we're going for the car accident approach. What you could do is you could tell a story about, let's say, how car insurance companies, here's a trick that car insurance companies always use to try to reduce the amount of money that they have to pay a car accident victim. So that would be your hook, right? So you'd say, like, here's 2 tricks car insurance companies use to avoid paying you as much as possible. And then you go into a story. You say, we had a client named Bill. Bill was driving down the road the other day and blah, blah, blah happened. And then at the, so you tell an entire story that basically goes to support your hook. And you talk about how a car insurance company tried to trick Bill, or maybe they showed up at the scene of the accident and took pictures, and they took pictures of him walking around, and they took pictures of his car, and they asked him to sign this, and they asked him all kinds of questions, and they had videos and all this type of stuff. And they did all this without Bill's knowledge, and they did it basically with the intent so that they would not have to pay for Bill's medical bills. So what we did as attorneys is blah, 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 and this is the result that he got. Now, the way you end this is, I used to say, I used to just say basically, thanks for watching, have a good one, or something like that. But what I do now is I create an offer, and I create what's kind of called a stack with that offer. So what I do is I say, now at the end of if you're in a situation like Bill and you think that the car insurance company is trying to screw you, then I would like to take a look at your case, and I'll review your medical documents, I'll review the police report, and I'll answer any questions. I'll just make sure that you're not getting screwed. I'll just point you in the right direction, and if I can help you, I will. It won't cost you anything, completely free. And if I can't help you, I'll point you in the direction of somebody that can help you. So what I did there is I didn't do the typical thing that attorneys do, which is if you've been in a car accident, call me for a free consultation, because you don't do that. What you do is you want to talk to people at the end more like you're talking to a friend. So if a friend got into a car accident, you wouldn't say, call me for a free consultation. You'd say, send me your insurance information, send me the police report. I'll take a look and see how I can help you. And just at least make sure that, you're not getting screwed, So if you do a call to action like that at the end of the video, and basically what Daniel's question was when you do this authority branding strategy, do you want to put a call to action at the end of the video? And I used to say no, but now I'm starting to say yes. I'm starting to add these calls to action. And then what you want to do in the call to action, you can do this anywhere. Like you can do this with your consultations or strategy sessions or whatever the hell you want to call them, case evaluation. But what you should do is you should start listing the things that they're going to get in the consultation or in the strategy session. So don't just say, call me for a free case evaluation. What you want to do instead is say, if you want me to take a look at your case, let me know. And what I'll do is I'll take a look at the police report and I'll make sure that they didn't miss anything. I'll look at your insurance and I'll figure out exactly how much money you're entitled to and, make sure that you're filling out all the right documents, doing all that type of stuff. And then you say like, I'll help you for free. If it's like an arrest, for example, you can say, I'll look at everything. I'll look at the statutes and I'll let you know exactly what the potential consequences are. If you're looking at jail time, if you're looking at just a fine, I'll look at some different ways that you can beat the case. But basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to essentially give them a list of things. There we go. Give them a list of things like you're stacking off that they're going to get that's actual value. And when you show value like that, then what happens is now it's not just a consultation. You're actually showing them a list of things that they're going to get. You're going to, I'm going to look at your case. I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to provide you help. I'm going to point you in the right direction if I can't help you. All that type of stuff. It's all valuable and it makes it seem valuable because at the end of the day, it's kind of like what is in it for me? That's what everyone thinks that. The consultations, all that type of stuff. People think they're just, consultation is synonymous with sales now. That's why I like strategy session. And then I like telling what they're actually going to get during that strategy session. So that's your answer. Would you push them to a landing page or is it a verbal offer? Should you include what is a chyron for the duration of the video? Okay, so next question. Would you push them to a landing page or is it a verbal offer? And should you include, I don't know what that, can you clarify that second question? What I do is you can do either. A lot of times what I'll do now is I do Facebook lead ads. And the problem with Facebook lead ads is that sometimes you don't necessarily get the right phone number. So actually, we just had that like 20 minutes ago. I've got a lead for a client and it wasn't the right phone number. And it's because I didn't do this one thing. So what I do is I say, click the link included with this video, enter your information, and I will text you, the car accident secrets pocket guide, or I'll text you a free guide. Shows you the 3 things that you should never say to a car insurance, never do after a car accident, so you can review it, and then I'll give you a call as soon as I can. But by texting that, by saying you're going to text them something, then that will actually get them to give them the right phone number. Now, you could just push them to a landing page also, and I've done that a lot using ClickFunnels. I do that also very successfully all the time. It just kind of depends on what you have set up and what your goal is. I kind of test both. I've got campaigns running for both. I've got some that are landing page and some that are Facebook lead ad. But the thing is that you got to have them doing something. Otherwise you can't capture them. Like I don't like just call me and just putting a phone number because then you're not capturing that data. You want to capture the data somehow. And Daniel, I don't know what your second question. I don't understand that. Should you include a chyron for the duration of the video, or is that too hard to sell? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I see. Yeah, don't do that. Just make it. Again. I mean, think about it. Would I do this if I was sending this to a friend? Like that's the bottom line. Is you don't want to come off salesy. So yeah, just do it at the end because really you just want to tell a story. You want to engage them with the story and you don't want anything else on the screen.